Alright, so I finally got my mic working after a week of delivery problems. So here we are playing Scrap Mechanic. Finally, I actually was halting myself from playing this game till my mic got working, and finally did. Alright, so finally we're back in this place after a few days and maybe even weeks. So maybe I should start off on a tour of what I've built so far. I guess. Where else will I start? Back at the starting ship. Let's start from, I don't know, in here. Got a dress spot. Yes. A few chests, some of them barely have anything. The closed loop system for the craft bot combined with the refinery. A fridge next to the cook bot and the wall of seeds. 11 by 11 area. A farm. Which is all which is all inside of this peninsula that I found next to a mechanic station. Land in one of the sides, so I needed to put a wall going all the way around. This used to go all the way out there, but I noticed robots could spawn inside if I do that. So I shortened it all the way over here. Didn't need that much space anyway. So right here is a gate. Took me an hour and a half to make it. Still need to work on it a little bit, but it closes and has a pretty thick wall and automatic crushers going. They're not going instantly because robots usually like to attack them, so you gotta notice they can't. Oh, okay. It also works good for players too, if you ever want to trap your friends. Easiest way to get out of this situation is to fall off, just sitting on the floor. So yeah, this crushes enemies once the door closes. Once I open the door, the alarm doesn't sound for it closing and crushers stop. I guess that's really what this plant here to get out the way, so I actually have a better view. Next, I guess I will show you my scavenging vehicle. And the scavenging vehicle has 4-wheel steering and drive. This works as a packaging thing. Just to get out there and do some stuff. Has a gas canister with it, with a level 5 engine like everybody does. Also uses off-road suspension to move around. It has excess storage for food and ammo. Also has a bed, because it's always necessary. Yep. I noticed this walking sounds a little silly. That might be a little everything could be improved some way or another. I wonder how YouTubers talk so frequently in their videos and with such enthusiasm. Well, one reason me starting this channel is to figure that out for myself. So along the road from the mechanic station, there's a lot of abandoned buildings that could just easily go through and scavenge component kits. I usually get about 20-30 or so from all these buildings after they all respawn. And there really is a lot of them here. Actually, past here, there's actually 3 identical warehouses next to each other. They're all a tier 2 warehouse. One of them is there and it's the first warehouse. One of them is all the way back there in the distance. And another one's over there. All in the line. From there on the road pretty much ends. We don't haven't explored much outside this road. Not sure why, maybe I should. Mate, how do YouTubers talk so frequently? I feel like I'm not talking at all. This is gonna be a boring video. I can already tell. Everybody has to start somewhere. And I start here, like with most people, being the silent shy person. Eventually becomes famous. Or maybe not. Well, time will tell. In record, I played over 400 hours of this game, 300 of which was before the update. And in the first week this update came out, in May 7th that is, I'm not special yet. And from that point I started to play a lot. Actually played 50 hours in the first 3 days. Came out, which is a little overkill, I would say. Also have this little glow block here, which actually a farm bot came in here and almost killed him. That's what this missing piece of glass is. Culprit of a farm bot. I think he came in because I didn't close this door in time, and it was like a raid that I was growing broccoli and pineapples as well. I guess next up on the agenda is me showing you this thing, my harvesting vehicle, which actually uses multiple things from multiple ideas across the internet. First idea was the piston engine, so it doesn't use as much fuel. This is the same exact piston engine that Khan used in his videos, but I did follow his tutorial to make it. Cased in some reinforced glass so I could see its movement while protecting it. This thing, like a lot of people make either a wood harvesting vehicle or a tree or a stone harvesting vehicle. No one could talk anything. Well, I decided to make this multi-purpose. So I could get both when I'm out when I wanted. So here's a big tree I go upon. Press forward to move the saw blade out. Go moving. Press 5 to close this mesh vignette, which I partially got this tree hugging idea from another YouTuber, John Bain. But well, he laid it and cut it, but I just cut it in the spot. Like that. It does get laggy very quickly though. So I put a resource collector there, and it just automatically cut the tree down. You do need to shake it a little bit for it to slide back down. So I'm gonna cut it again. It is, yes, a little unstable, but it works really well, including it works very well on those conifer trees, spruce trees, the pine trees, whatever they are. Plus, I did design it to work on the big trees more than those, but it still works on the big trees. Those trees there, the normal oak-looking trees, I made this thing a little too tall, so it hits the branches. You can't cut them down, which I think I should modify it in all-purpose soon. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna finish cutting this tree down. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back from that tree. I wonder what the most confident and best YouTuber out there was in the beginning. Instead of like someone like Dan from years ago, was talked quietly and not much. So he is a pretty famous YouTuber now. There have been a lot of others like him that was too small to be noticed. Everybody starts somewhere and I start here. Can I say it again? Just to keep my confidence up. Oh yeah, by the way, you might think, how am I going to mine rocks from the side? Actually, by pressing number 3. It lifts the entire tree mechanism, flips it around, and puts it in the place of the mining one. So, I do W and S to move the drills forward and backward. Press 8 to activate it, and turn right and hook up 9. Well then. Oh, I don't like to move with the drill open because the drill stays on the floor and just grinds against it, and just overall hard to move around in. Here in midnight, so I hadn't done no farming to aggravate any greenies. So I was planning to upload a video every day, but I'm still a pretty young person and have school to do. So I was doing schoolwork all day yesterday, trying to get things back in order. And I still haven't finished, but my grades did increase from last time. It's better, but not the best. I guess that's a tour of my base. But well, that doesn't really have to be the end, does it? I guess I could show you my farm works. So I have a watering system here. Water stone. It's my own design. At least, from what I know. I did design it myself. It's working just by moving out and in 15 degrees. It's really not that complicated, but it does miss every so often, so I usually water it a second time for it to get everything. And yes, I'm aware that I'm farming 30 seconds away from midnight. So, I don't have to waste time. Right. Unless if it doesn't render until the next 24 hours. Just in case. Oh my god, okay. Just in the nick of time. They're coming as soon as possible. There. Here they come. Only a few remain. Mostly in places that doesn't have any more robots. Sometimes some of them go here in the side. Yep. I usually collect the spines after a day or two. That one is in the way. Yes, the wall can crush the robots too, but in a less impressive way. I could make the door faster, but for dramatic purposes, I made it slow. But that's some problems along the way. Anyway, let me plant on these potatoes and I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. The potato should be planted. Sometimes mess one right there. Maybe two. Nope, I seem to have planted everything. I could never not have enough spuds in this game. I could have an entire warehouse worth. Warehouse. I would like to do more building than what I already have, but it's just kind of hard to get the resources for it. I do need to improve the strip a little bit. It could mine, but not as efficiently as I wanted. It needs to be efficient to mine every last piece of rock down into its logs. Well, the beginnings of that world, even if I played over 50 hours of this place. Pretty much traded all the spot guns already. Well, I don't have any footage for my past, unfortunately. But well, hopefully I was able to show everything I had done. So this is just a pretty short episode. I'm already reaching the 30-minute mark of recording, so I think I should stop. So that's been my world tour of my scrap mechanic game, and well, I hope you enjoyed. See you tomorrow.